as we were saying before, like,
Previously on Alan Wake.
This is the state that Alan has been left in for a fucking decade.
After saving my wife from the mysterious dark presence, I found myself trapped in the dark place.
Imagination can be the enemy.
Alan is really just a heroin addict, and these are his
beyond the shores of our own existence.
We're the one making all this happen.
He's addicted to something.
Zane tells you.
Follow the signal.
Is all this really
Well, he was an alcoholic for a long time.
Ever-shifting landscape, trying to reach Thomas Zane.
You're trapped
Maybe
in
not
your
too
own
far off the
nightmares.
mark.
You're still going deeper.
Also, this isn't something that I got to say before. I really like that these are directed as... Oh, there it is.
It's all in your head.
How do you like
You've
that?
been making it up.
How do you
There's
like
like
that?
some weird shit going on with the
Your
depth.
Delusions are out of control.
Fucking... Look at
Seriously,
this!
Al, you need to get a grip. You know reality's different here.
I like that these are directed as
See what I mean?
TV specials.
Al?
They're special features.
They are special features.
Ugh, I think I'm stuck on this side.
Well, you're gonna have to find your way out of there. I'll wait. Just remember, you're still in the dark place. You know that, right? I don't want to alarm you, pal, but it's sink or swim time.
So, fucking wheelbarrow full of our
I could feel
novels.
the pressure mounting. Barry was right. Time was running out. Everything I saw was a dark, twisted version of reality.
This
based
is
on my
also the
memories and
point in the
thoughts.
game at which all of the text that you and I have been talking about starts to be really bare. And they just kind of straight up say, like, what the deal is with everybody being trapped and what shit is supposed to symbolize.
Mm-hmm.
And it works because
I had
in
to
a lot of
accept it.
cases, you're
If
probably
all of this
going
was
to be
from my
rushing
mind,
through it and trying to
then
focus
I
on the
was one
combat.
making all this happen. I was literally fighting
But if you also
myself.
don't get it up
It
until
was a
this point,
moment
it's
of
like,
clarity.
okay, well, here's your silver platter, right?
Because it is challenging, and it does call for a certain amount of acuity.
Yes. Oh.
So to expect you to understand all of what's happening in the narrative and also pay attention to the combat might be a bit much for some people.
Maybe, yeah, maybe for some, right? I also enjoy... There is nothing that telegraphs what this DLC is more than you pick up the flashlight and it's immediately the strongest flashlight.
Yeah.
It's like, no, we're not even kidding. Just have it all. You're going to need it. It's balanced around you having all of it from moment one.
Just straight up to 5th gear.
No, Alan, this
After
is what you're
finishing
gonna need.
Departure, I felt finished myself. All I had wanted was to save Alice. After that, a part of me had been ready to just give in and die. But I hadn't given up. Thomas Zane had reached me. I had run across a nightmarish landscape following a signal from him. He kept telling me I was sinking, going too deep. I wasn't sure if he meant the dark place or insanity.
Pump action.
I thought it said dump. Dump action.
No.
No.
I mean, maybe. Maybe it was
You
written to
don't
be
know.
a dump action shotgun. Hey Barry, I'm gonna take a look around here and see if I maybe didn't pick anything up first. Don't worry. We'll be back in a second.
Just remember, nothing bad ever happens to the Kennedys.
There you go. There's your third collectible. You've got alarm clocks, you've got cutouts, and you've got Night Springs video game copies. Also, I want to say that when we picked that up, it made a
Nice
360
job,
boot sound
Al.
effect.
So, you really
I think
are
it
nuts,
did.
huh?
The
Let's
woo.
face it, we always knew
Yeah.
this was coming.
I guess, but I actually feel pretty rational, all things considered.
Crazy people don't know they're crazy. That's where they're crazy. Hey, check out the light show behind the lodge.
That's Zane's light.
Yeah.
Yeah, that might as well be
Done
Zane's
sinking
light.
now. That means he's just about caught up with you. You better go
I don't
talk
think
to
Hartman had anything in there that would project quite that much brightness.
But also, there's the stage.
him. Lots of fireworks
Also,
here.
Check this
Nice.
out, right? This is the part where they bring the music back in, and I don't have to edit it out because it's distorted as shit.
Fucking A.
And here's the other part, right? They just straight up give you like a giant thing full of unlimited ammo, because guess what you're gonna need?
Time for combat.
Time for another heavily distorted combat sequence.
Watch it get fucking claimed anyway.
I would not be surprised. Get some tools, get some tools. I love that. Ow! I love that it's like, what is a tool in this scenario? It's a revolver. Because it's not a gun.
It's a tool in the narrative process.
Who else? Who wants to have gunfight with me in the audience?
More of them came, he would get overrun.
Alan's actors, like both his voice actor and his live action actor, are just having the time of their lives.
You're threatened by your own imagination? It's like your greatest power turned against you.
That's very deep, but I'm a little busy not dying over here.
Jeez, always with the melodrama.
Whoop. We actually need to get out of here. We don't want to get caught over there.
Be wary of dead end.
Be wary, of course.
Surrounded by the enemies and deafened by the noise.
Like, out of all of the characters in this game who are hammy, and all of them are hammy, Alan's Mr. Scratch alter ego is by far the most over the top.
It's so great.
In fact, when they actually leaned into it hard in the marketing, when they were doing Alan Wake's American Nightmare, and when it comes time to do that, I will play that trailer for us before we start the game proper, because it tells you everything you need to know.
Yeah, I love it.
The doors are just so busted.
I love it when you try to open a door and it just falls down.
It's pretty good.
There is nothing in the universe more defeated than a door that just falls down.
You had one job and you failed to do it.
Whoa. See, Al? This is classic you. Always making things complicated.
At this point, I feel like the game is directly starting to combat me. Always making things complicated for no reason.
Yeah. So, I guess...
Feel fucking targeted.
To talk to Zane out there now that he's actually here. I'm just gonna, let you non-imaginary people talk in peace.
Oh, hold on, we need some Energizer brand. Energizer bat. Oh, nope. Night Springs.
Hey, you're moving up in the world, buddy.
Bye, Barry.
Zoop. He's gone.
Zane.
Remind me to
You've
edit
done
in
well,
the
Alan.
Dragon Ball
Now I
instant
can accompany
transmission
you.
sound effect. Please
You're
put that in
trapped your own
Discord.
dream. You must wake yourself up.
Give me a timestamp.
The cabin.
Yes, my cabin. It will not be
After
easy.
the distorted
Your
music
previous
sequence.
work can help you. I still have some pages of
I'll
your
know what that
manuscript
is.
left. Words like that have power here.
Oh man, I hope you're ready. I hope you're ready for the worst part of the DLC. Hey guys, I'm really bad at platforming.
Lighthouse?
It's
If
very
I die
appropriate.
like
I
8
can help
times
you
during
reach
this
it.
section, I'm sorry.
But after that, you will be on your own. I cannot enter the cabin now. The Dark Presence made sure of that on our last encounter. You are facing yourself, the parts of your mind that are hard to control. This is not a fight anyone else can win for you.
Okay, that's different.
Oh god, okay. This is where it starts to get weird. Oh man. This is a nightmare.
jeez.
This is a fucking
I
nightmare.
was glad to have Zane working on this place. He knew the trouble with things, but a part of me wondered if he was even human anymore after so many years in
It's
this
such an
place.
awkward thing to jump off of. There we go.
Get those Energizer brand batteries.
They just keep going and going. Oh shit. I almost did that again. I did that the first time.
I thought you went. I thought you were gone.
I thought I was gone too.
Turning upside down. Wake was lost. He would fall.
Hey, you remember the first part of the video game?
I do.
Here we go again.
Here we go again.
Get the fuck away from these physics objects. Oh, this is rough. This is rough.
It's rough and tumble, you might say.
It is rough and or tumble. Oh no. Come on. Come on, let me go. Ah.
The wind was picking up. Wake was too high. Too high! At this height.
Oh shit, here we go. Here we go.
You can't want me dead this bad.
Help me, Zane.
The storm was coming! It would throw him off!
Yep.
I like the little typewriter sound.
The little typewriter sounds pretty good. Path. We need the path. That's right. Come on. Yeah. Holy shit.
You so did not have to do that, but you did it, and I'm proud.
Thanks. Oh god, he pushes us back and everything. This is legitimately the one part of the game that I do not enjoy.
It was made of darkness. He'd seen what it could do. It swept everything away.
It's not too much, but it's just about too much.
Just another memory, but it could still kill me.
Yeah, it could still kill us. Oh man, this is awful. This is bad. The game is not made for this. The game is super not made for this. There we go.
It's okay, you got it.
I don't know how many of these sections there are. I don't remember how long that the platforming part goes on for. Oh, up we go. Oh shit. Is there an actual shotgun, or is he just using the flashlight and imagining everything? Both of those
It's all imagination.
Both of those are true. Whatever he imagines and puts to paper is true. So if he writes that there's a shotgun, there will be a shotgun, and the shotgun will then exist, if that makes sense.
Find the cabin.
Things are getting pretty crazy.
It's to be expected.
The power of Colton Lake, the lake that we're on, essentially gives reality to whatever is written or whatever piece of art is being done. So like, if somebody was drawing a painting, then whatever would happen in the painting would happen. And if somebody wrote a song, the lyrics of the song would eventually be prophetic. Mind over matter. Yeah, mind creates matter, for sure.
Now that I knew what I was facing, the environment became even wilder and stranger. Like it was no longer even bothering to pretend that things were normal.
Pretty much. So, yeah, like, you have so much of this game as, like, homage to Twin Peaks and Blue Velvet, and, some Mulholland Drive stuff in here if you know where to look for it. But the DLC is just where it goes full witch all the time, and I really appreciate that. No, sir. There we go. Oh, which way are we going? Probably that way. But that might...
That might kill you.
That might kill me. I might go this way instead. That is just high enough that it'll kill.
Use the barrels.
Oh my god. This is neat. I like this.
Look at all this level design.
This is like, we were really disappointed that we didn't have a section in the game where this rolling physics that we implemented was used in combat. Literally just like give me a design on your desk and do as many things as you possibly can. Like design as many different encounters as possible. Also, thank you for following Vic the OG. Welcome to Alan Wake. This is clearly the moment where all of the game designers were just allowed to be as creative as they wanted to be. And like that sloshing
Just
sound
sweep up
effect
that cutting room floor.
Exactly. Like, we can't make this game the open world game that we wanted it to be, but you might as well utilize all of the different systems that we put into place, right? Oh man. I want to say this one is even shorter than the first DLC. Hole, huh? There's a hole there. What if we... There we go. I love that that works.
That's super cool.
I love that that works. And we get a bunch more for our troubles. Also, doesn't Control connect with Alan Wake? I saw paper in Control that I think mentioned him. Yes, it does. We will talk about that soon. These games are very much two sides of the same coin in a lot of different ways, but absolutely. And yeah, as Break Alex says in chat, this is, yeah, Remedy is a Finnish company, and pretty much every game they've ever put out, maybe except for Quantum Break, is like incredible, and I love all of them. Poets of the Fall, of course, a Finnish band, good friends with Sam Lake, which is why they keep showing up in here. Oh, good. That's not what I wanted to hear.
No, you love it though.
Again, like, look at this, just this concept for the level, right? How much gameplay can we possibly sneak into this? Alan Wake is not a corridor shooter. But what if it was for about 10 minutes? There we go. Huh? Oh. Hi. And goodbye. Yeah, so Bix has been playing Control on the off days too, and we've been kind of going back and forth with our sort of Remedy double feature duology thing. Because yeah, there's definitely a lot to say about not just both games, because they are great, but also how they connect.
Never getting anywhere. His life in miniature. It was useless.
That's so great.
Oh, come on!
Now what?
What is this? What? Oh, it's a giant Ferris wheel.
It's a big hamster wheel is what it is.
It's a big, stupid jellyfish.
That's right.
Now we need to get out of here. This is rad.
What a fucking set piece.
Right? I forgot that this was in the game. Come on. Now we're going a little too fast for it. Come on. Fucking typewriter keys.
And they make the sound when you jump on them.
And W-A K-E. How do you like that?
How do you like that?
Oh, we shouldn't jump in the water. Oh. Hello.
Yeah, but jump in the water, though.
Jump in the water. This is how this all started, man. Oh.
So that's how it ends. Time is a flat circle, much like this hamster wheel.
Could you just imagine that this was the end of the game? Hey guys.
Let's have a look at your head, Mr. Wake.
Yeah, you know what? Maybe don't take a look at my head. I don't think you're gonna like what you find in there.
It's like a big hamster wheel. It's terrible.
Right? If you locked 1,000 Alan Wakes in a room with 1,000 typewriters, eventually he would produce Departure. Or Hamlet. You know, one or the other.
Literally, what's the difference?
Are you implying that Departure is as good as Hamlet?
Yes.
Well, alright. I'm willing to accept
I am implying that Departure is as good as the version of Hamlet with the vampires.
The version of Hamlet with the vampires is a really good version of Hamlet.
That's right.
Whoop! You can't quite go through this one super fast. Because then that happens.
Then that happens.
What happened there is that the game briefly turned into Silent Hill Downpour. And they were like, oh, get all this tubing out of here. Oh, man. Okay. Let me... God, where's the jump? On this wall? Yep. Okay. Holy damn. Okay. Now we just have to wait. I don't think we're supposed to make it down here quite that fast. It's freaking out a little bit.
Little bit.
But that's okay. It's okay that it's freaking out because we're this far into our own nightmares, right? Oh man, that's quite a hit to take.
I think you're going in circles here.
I think we're going in circles as well. I mean,
and not just because we're on a big hamster wheel.
Not just because we're literally going in circles. Can we go backwards? Yes. There we go. We got to go through that way.
What a fucking level.
This is a... Oh shit. You see that?
I see it.
Oh, come on.
Oh.
That was not death. So again, like a sequence that this game was totally not made for. But it's not bad. Like, this section could be a lot worse. Down we go again. Catch that lip on the... Oh my god.
Woof.
Woof. Okay. I am gonna ask you to keep an eye out and let me know if I'm missing anything in particular, okay?
I'll try and keep like an internal map going.
Here's a light. Go down this way. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Holy shit.
And no damage.
We should not have survived that. So what's your favorite part of Alan Wake so far? My favorite part is the part where I keep dying because of these jumps. Oh, here we go.
Jump good, though.
I will attempt to jump good. Alan Wake can't fly, but he might be able to jump good. Will that kill me? That's probably gonna kill me.
That's death, but it won't be in a second.
There we go. I think this is circles. Maybe not.
Maybe not.
Oh, come on, man.
Oh, no!
It really, like, the fact that there are
It's
just...
very, very strict.
Like, the fact that there are strict death states here is what makes it awkward. Because if it was just physics-based, you could kind of fudge it.
Yeah, you could Skyrim it a bit.
But there's a little bit of waiting involved. Which is...
Maybe waiting is the thing to do.
Maybe waiting is the thing to do. Oh god, we gotta jump now. We gotta jump now. Otherwise we're gonna die. Yay, man. This is so claustrophobic, too. Like, I don't have claustrophobia, but I imagine if somebody did and tried to play this sequence, it would suck way more. Like, I was kind of getting it a little bit before with the, with, like, the vertigo, I guess. Yeah, I think that's the way in. But at what point?
Now?
Is it there?
No, that's where you just came from.
Yeah. No, yeah, you're right, but like... I don't know, upside down? Oh man, if only you could like do a shoulder vault over that thing.
If only you had the TV, then you could levitate.
Yes. If only we could eat the TV and gain its levitation ability. Now we've got...
You have to attune with the OOP.
We've got 26 minutes left on this stream, if my math is correct. So I wonder if 26 of those minutes are going to be spent doing this. Well-lit room! Oh my god, let me in. Let me in.
Careful.
I know, I know.
I would just wait.
Yeah, I'm gonna wait for it to come around this side. Oh, you see this? This is super neat. Look at this.
What a fucking set piece, for real.
Like, that is not how the physics of that should work at all. I'm expecting to just slip on this and fucking faceplant into the wall and die again.
That might happen if you rush too much.
Maybe so. Maybe so.
An elevator? Sure, why not?
Why the fuck not?
Yeah, you know what? I've made worse
Next
decisions
stop,
tonight.
sanity.
You're doing well. Keep going.
It's hard to make sense of this place.
It's a dream. This is a vast place, home to forces and beings that are completely alien.
No
The
kidding.
dark presence.
Yes. I don't know what happened to it after your final encounter.
Is
I
there
do.
any way out of here?
Sometimes transmissions can be sent between worlds. You've done this yourself. But to actually leave the dark place, I haven't found a way.
It's a weird camera angle.
Yeah, kind of weird.
I liked that that thing was just totally spinning in circles the entire time.
Stucky's gas station. Not something I particularly wanted to see. Obviously, I wasn't the one in the driver's seat.
Okay. Well, now that we're back on solid ground...
Blake would never make it. The insanity he was facing was already a part of it, in him. His own doing. He couldn't possibly win. He didn't even want to.
Take that, television. Oh, come on. There we go.
You show that
At
door,
least the
who's
lighthouse
boss.
was
I
much
will show
closer
that
now.
door.
I would have to make my way up there somehow.
It once was a portal, it now is splinters. Oh, hi. I mean, this is a gas station after all. There is a moment in the Dresden Files book that I was reading where
Yeah?
it talks about the first time that he... I don't want to set that one off. It talks about the first time that he ever, like, threw a fireball. And he basically gets cornered into a fight with a demon who is like way outside of his range of capacity, and he gets it trapped between two gas station stands, and like tosses it right there and completely immolates it and blows the fucking thing sky high.
That's good shit.
Those books are really good. The first two aren't great, but the other ones are excellent.
It's a bit of a slow burn.
It is. Oh, hey, guys. Whoops. Camera's getting a little wonky with all these enemies on screen. Holy shit.
Big explosions. What time is it? Big explosion o'clock.
It's time for big explosions.
We have to explode.
There's no other choice. Whoop. Lots of, like, precarious jumps here, too. What's this way? I feel like there's gonna be something good this way. Yep, look at that. What's that thing? Ow. Excuse me. Whoop. Caught him at the very edge there. Well, whatever it was, we turned it on.
Good job.
Thank you. Man. Just like, again, the 40 ounces of coffee, probably doing me some harm here, but at the same time, I kind of feel like I need it for this part. As far as like a standalone chapter, there is just so much going on here. All of the gameplay. You see, oh, there it is. Let's go ahead and just...
The generator was running just fine, but I still had to find a way to connect it to the log lift.
How about these wires?
I was wondering if they would do something like this.
That's good stuff.
I'm glad that they did.
I'm glad that we took care of the combat first. Even if the stream is dying a little bit.
A little bit.
Oh, we appear to be back. OBS is trying hard to keep up with the dark presence, it seems. Not hard enough, but it's doing its best.
I wonder what connection there is between the dark presence and the hiss.
That is a very good question. That I know the answer to.
Oh.
Getting late for a... Oh, yeah. What time is it over in Finland? That's a pretty good question. Thought it was your connection. No, you are all good.
It's Florida syndrome. Don't worry about it.
Yes, the land of sunshine, but mostly actually storms.
Part of you that is in control is in the cabin, dreaming and insane.
I don't think I like that.
You represent the part of Alan Wake that is capable of rational thought and planning, which is why I'm talking to you. If that part can regain control, then you have a chance of making it. But a part of you wants to give in. There's comfort in the oblivion of dreams. You represent the part that isn't ready to quit and die.
Wait, are you telling me I'm not real?
You're as real as anything else in this place.
So
of course it's in your head, Harry.
Yes.
Why should that mean it's not real?
And the one you called Mr. Scratch, he's me as well?
No.
Zane, are you playing some kind of game with me?
I am not the author of your story.
How can you say that when you wrote that page about me in the Flicker? It wasn't one of my pages. You directed me to it. You had Weaver guard it.
Yes, she was needed. And you needed to click her.
You like plot dump?
Here's the plot dump.
What? I don't understand.
Alan, you should keep going.
Alan,
Zane?
you should really
Zane,
stop asking
come
questions
on.
and keep shooting.
Well, that cleared things up.
Alan, you should really just take what I say at face value, because if you think about it too much, nothing's gonna get done.
If you're busy thinking, then who's gonna do all this combat?
You are not Alan Wake. You are a tool in the logical, what was it?
The logical process of elimination.
Yeah, there you go. Good stuff.
Boom.
We finally get to climb one of these things, too.
Hell yeah.
At some point, we are going to have to play Max Payne 1 and 2 at least, because I really, really like those ones. I'm not... Max Payne 3, not the biggest fan of it. It's not bad, but it's not as good as those first two.
Wait, wouldn't leave this place alive.
Also, Max Payne has a lot to do with Alan Wake as well. And there's a lot of stuff that you could potentially lose out on. Stuff about like Dave Mira and stuff like that. You lose out on not like too much, but you definitely lose out on quite a bit. Although the thing about goodbye. The thing about Max Payne's connection to these games is that it's technically there, but that's more just like Easter egg stuff. As opposed to being like textual and relevant in that way.
It's tangential, you might say.
Yeah. Now you. And whoever's behind us. One more. Now you. Woof. Ooh, lots of booms, lots of crumbles. How we doing on
Big
ammo?
stuff happening.
We're not out of ammo, but we got
A little bit low.
A little bit. We could use more tools.
A moment. I can help you here.
Yes, please.
We could use some narrative provenance.
Oh, come on. This is just...
How the hell are you doing that?
This is so much. Ow!
It's like learning to control your dreams. There's a connection.
This is so much.
You were in my dream.
Yes.
It's a lot.
You
I
lifted
taught
it like a
you.
baseball
You
bat.
fixed the foolish mistake I made with Barbara.
Okay. Now we got some more tools, which tells me we're gonna need them.
You know, it just hit me.
Yeah.
This is like suspicious video game generosity, the DLC.
Pretty much. I really like that you get to areas where it's like, here's a wide open room with just a bunch of bullshit, because we knew that we were gonna need it. Like, oh man, gotta do that thing I do. No need to run, but you kind of.
No time to waste.
They're like surprisingly accurate with those too. Okay. This is quite the trap here.
And they haven't exactly been forthcoming with the flare guns.
No. Not this time. I think I saw, like, one in that train car at the very beginning. Well, there's some more light at least. Oh, this looks dangerous. I don't want to fight on this bridge.
Look at this, like, RE4 bullshit.
This is pretty Resident Evil 4.
At least the birds are birds again, instead of being cooked.
That's right. Although I kind of I like that. I like when the birds are books because it's kind of, it's so on the nose that I love it. Oh. Let me tell you, swinging around on these platforms is pretty dangerous.
I'll say.
Oh, no shotgun. And running low on the rest.
It's not ideal.
This is not ideal. I want to say we're almost there, though. I really expected this one to break.
What a fucking kick in the teeth that would be.
Right?
Ran for the light. It was
They only do it
pointless. He
once or
would never
twice, but
reach
when it
us.
happens,
His
it's like,
life
oh
would
my
be
god.
snuffed out just
Oh,
as easily
no.
as the very thing he thought would save him.
God damn
Even
it.
with the light gone, all I could do was keep going.
It's Cathatakarasu.
That's right. It's a big old spider.
Oh man. Always with this. Alan is really good at traversing, like, big areas, but not small objects.
It values smoothness over precision, you could say.
Yes.
It's a little bit floaty.
It is very floaty. It's a little slidey, too.
It looks good and it plays well. It does not lend itself to precision.
No. Which probably explains why I like it so much.
Let's not beat around the bush. You have a lot of problems, Alan.
I do.
I'm so excited to come back to me.
I would put that shit in my house. That painting?
It's a good painting.
Since we're being so frank here, Alan, and let me just reiterate how happy I am that you've had this break, I would like to summarize your condition.
By all means.
And please, just let me know if you think I'm being
I like
unfair.
that.
All right.
That's really
Well,
good.
let's start with the obvious. The car crash. Untreated head trauma.
His casualness
All
with
due
it is
respect
great.
to Doc Nelson, but he's hardly a neurosurgeon. I think that the injury has affected you more than you realize.
Yeah, I have had bad headaches.
Then there's your history of substance abuse, which, combined with your chronic insomnia, has resulted in hallucinations and extremely poor impulse control. That's a dangerous combination, one which your wife has unfortunately had to suffer from far more than you.
I know.
What an ass!
Hartman is the
I don't think
worst.
I'm exaggerating when I say that you are existing in a
We
state
did not
all-encompassing
quite
denial.
get into this,
Your vivid
but
fantasy
Hartman
casts
throughout the
you as a
game has,
heroic
like,
victim and allows you to
machinations
skirt
of
responsibility
actively
for your own
controlling the
actions.
dark
It
presence.
allows you to solve your imaginary
Like,
problems
he's
and
trying
dismiss
to be
the
a greater
things that
scope
truly
villain
trouble
and failing at it
Your
every step of the
self-serving
way.
delusions, your personal problems are
Because the
assets
thing
that
is,
allow you
like,
to save Alice,
he's just not
perhaps
quite
even the
equipped
world.
to deal with somebody
Dr.
like
Hartman,
Alan who will punch him in the
That's
nose.
spot on. I can't argue with any of that.
Well, I'm sure I'm stating the obvious. I don't want to labor the
Like,
point,
he can
but,
deal with
well,
the Andersons, right?
No, I understand.
But the Andersons are, like,
important that I
coked out
face
of their minds.
Precisely, Alan. You've put so much effort and imagination into this self-deception, but what good has it really done for you? You refuse
Like, the fact
my
that he
offer of help,
alone
and here you
hired
are.
Mott is
Did being
ridiculous.
so obdurate really get you to a better place?
No.
No. And did it really help Alice? Was this really the best thing for your wife?
Probably not.
Probably not. Why don't we find out? You know, I've been talking with her. There's something she
Man.
wanted you to hear.
Just such a
Hey,
scumbag.
That sounds like fun.
Okay, what do we got?
All I ever wanted was to help you, Alan. I ate all the shit you handed out and tried to understand your pathetic, wealthy white male drama until my life consisted of managing your never-ending crisis. I hate you for your childish temper,
Oh my god.
arrogance, and self-indulgent pride that undermine all efforts to drag you out of the hole you insisted on digging for yourself. I hate you for leaving me in the dark with that insane monster bitch! All you had to do was act like a loving human being for once in your life and stay with me. If your dramatic exit hadn't been more important than making sure I was alright, she would never have taken me. I don't know where you went, but that's okay. I don't want to know. I don't think I'll ever be alright. The only thing that
this
keeps
is
me from killing
the head of an
myself is the
author.
hope that I'll never see you again.
Like, as much as this is clearly not the reality,
I just can't
this
argue
is
with that.
very true to like a Stephen King
I think I
type,
should stay
right?
here before I ruin what life she has left.
I think this is a breakthrough, Alan. I'm really very proud of you.
I want that painting. I really do. I know it's just like modern art, whatever. I like that a lot. Whoop, not that way. This way. Not that way. Can we...
I thought I saw something shimmering.
Shimmering? There's some stuff on the outside.
Oh yeah, that's what that is.
It's too bad there's no kick prompt. Maybe we do go back around
it was
outside.
Nonsense. I knew I'd saved her. I'd succeeded in that, and that was all that mattered. What I heard in there wasn't the truth. It was just another toxic mirage. It cut deep, but that made me all the more determined to force myself to snap out of it. I didn't want to be that guy anymore. I had to make myself see the light.
I had to become a better person. Oh, shit.
Oh, fuck. That's not how you become a better person.
We are not advocating self-harm. That's not what Alan Wake is about.
You know what would be like a great escalation, though?
What?
Is the kick prompt appearing? Oh, fuck!
Are
For
you
real?
kidding? Wait, maybe I can skip this.
Can you shine the light on him?
I don't know.
And let me just reiterate
Oh,
how
fuck.
happy I am that you've had this breakthrough.
Can I?
Anyway, as I was...
Yeah, I can leave.
Yeah, leave.
Oh my
Okay.
god. Thank you, Remedy. Thank you so much for putting that in the game for people like me who are too
This was
stupid to
just
not
another
jump off
attempt to
of
confuse
cliffs.
me. By now I knew
What were
these
you saying,
phantoms and
Bix?
figments for what they were.
A good
Echoes of the pain,
escalation?
guilt, and hopelessness.
A good
part of
escalation
all
would
of it.
be... The kick prompt starts as, like, you kick down a ladder, or you kick over, like, I don't know, you kick that fence down like you do.
Yeah.
And then it ends, like, why is there a kick prompt next to this wall? And you press it, and it just blows the whole side of the house off.
You should get to the tornado at the end of the game, and there's a kick
And a
prompt.
kick prompt.
Ah, here we go.
Ah, here we go.
I will say, it's because I wasn't paying attention to how far away that was. Doubling back was a little unnatural.
Oh, jeez. Yeah, a little bit.
But that's okay. We are almost there.
There was that Xbox 360 sound.
Yeah. Oh, hey guys. What's up? I got 14 flares now, so I'm a little happier about that.
I got 14 flares. Hey, you want one?
Here, hold it. No, take it. It's fine. What's wrong? You don't want my generous, good-natured flare? I'm just trying to be a good neighbor. Is this how you want... You're disgracing the memory of Deerfest.
What's wrong? Afraid of a little light?
Well done. You have come far, but there's still a little further to go. You must take full control of your own mind. Reject all of the fantasies you have constructed.
But I like those.
Yeah, well, I think I can do that. A lot of the stuff I've seen here is personal and ugly as hell. I'll admit it hurts, but it's not fooling me. I know it's fake.
Good. You are aware. The part of you bent on self-destruction is not. But you must be careful. Just because you know the lies for what they are, that doesn't make the danger any less real.
Fair enough.
I'll make it. I don't have any choice.
Here. I cannot come any further, but this will help you on your way.
Thanks, I guess.
It's a good thing these things are all powerful, because they've been helping out a lot.
Yeah, they're super important.
Hey, let me tell you something, Alan. I know how your mind works. You screw up, then you start analyzing it, and before you know it, you start writing all these horror stories in your head. Don't you?
Come on, I don't do that.
Yep.
You fucking do.
Yep.
Yes, you do. I know how it goes.
You are such a self-defeating, like, self-flagellating dude.
Am I wrong?
Oh, man.
See?
You are
I
not
know you.
kind to yourself, Alan.
But Alan, it's all in your head. It is.
They kept coming.
I'm not going
There were too many of them. Hordes and hordes of them, swarming over the landscape.
That's
eager
not
to
good.
kill. They were coming for Wake, and this time they would get him with sheer numbers.
No, they won't. I don't care how many of these things I have to kill. I'm gonna keep doing it. All right, off we go. Now you can tell the part of we are now at the part of the game that I have not played in about 10 years.
Oh boy.
So I don't know how this is gonna go. Just hold on.
It seems
tight.
like you just gotta let the lighthouse do its thing.
Pretty much. This might as well be that scarecrow boss fight.
Yeah. But like the opposite.
Did you see that?
Sure did.
I mean, how could you not, right? But that was great. So, again, my journey with this game has been me kind of forgetting the fact that this may well be one of my favorite games of all time. And coming back to it, like, not only was this formative, but I still genuinely think, despite the fact that this is like a heavily compromised product that was not its original vision, I still think it is probably one of the best and most solid games of the 7th generation. It's like, I really enjoy the lessons that they took from Resident Evil 4 specifically, because it's like, what if Resident Evil 4, but for goofy arcade fun time? And what if it was a little bit more of like a straight up narrative experience, right? I enjoy that they took lessons in the right places.
And it is kind of a remix in that way.
Yeah. Though these games share, there is a very clear influence. And I mean, it's funny for us coming to this, especially after playing Dead Space 1, which is way more like directly and clearly analogous to it.
They're almost like two sides of the same coin.
Yeah. It's interesting to see which developers took which lessons.
Yeah.
Please don't hit me with the sickle. I appreciate not being hit with the sickle. Whoop. Yeah, and I mean, you know, as Center Keys is saying, somebody who didn't particularly enjoy RE4 but likes this. Yeah, and you know, they're still different enough games that, like, you can get your own enjoyment out of each one, but...
There isn't quite the same overlap of taste.
Yeah. Like, there were lessons taken and there was inspiration that was taken for sure, but it's such a different product. It definitely makes sense being able to come to that conclusion. And you know, RE4 is definitely an influential game, and it's a game that I love, but it's certainly not perfect.
The lighthouse. I was relieved to have made it here, but I wasn't sure what was going to happen now.
Probably my favorite of the Resident Evil games, but definitely not perfect. That whole third section with the island is not great. It's fun, like it's arcadey, but it's definitely the weakest part of that game, and nothing quite lives up to the village portion of it. Like the castle is great, but the village is so good that it's kind of like a slow decline from excellent to really good, in my opinion.
Still, he had gotten me this far. I would never have made it by myself. This thing was going
Whereas
to end. It wouldn't
Alan
be
Wake
long
is
now.
like just kind of a ramp up all of the way. Like aside from an awkward section here or there, this game just goes for it and gets like ramps up in such a way that is really satisfying to play through. I'll take more. Give me another ladder, please.
I was surprised
Back
by
where
the
it
change of
began.
scenery, but not much. I was starting to understand the symbolism, the way the dark place flowed.
And that's the word of the day, is symbolism.
Yes. Oh, yes. Oh, come on. There's got to be something up here. They could not have done all of this to give me nothing. Come on. Okay, this is too much. What's it going to be? Night
I hear it.
Springs. Hold on, I want to hear if we're right. Yep. That is for sure the 360 boot. I'm glad that we decided to go up there, and by we I mean me.
Yeah, no, that was all you. From the decision to the execution. Me and my 1 frame per second had no say in the matter.
Hey, you know what? It means that you can appreciate the game 30 times more than I do, because you're seeing it at that low of a frame rate, right? So you're getting that much more video. Now you may say to yourself, that's not how frame rates work. And I would say, I'm sorry, you'll have to speak up. I'm wearing a towel. Barry!
Feeling kind of depressed here.
What?
Aww.
So Zane's your new buddy now. I feel abandoned.
This is ridiculous. You're not even real.
That doesn't mean I don't have any feelings.
Sorry, Barry. I really wanted him to show up there, like Scar in The Lion King. Hey, Barry.
Thing is, you need to get all rational here. Abandon your fantasies, right? Well, I kinda hate to say this, pal, but I'm one.
Fine. You're abandoned. Bye.
Gone.
I like that Ghost Barry is getting sad. You're hanging out with
What
this
I'm
other
saying
ghost and not me.
is the only way you're getting in that cabin is through me. It's one of those kill your darlings things. But hell, you're used to that, big shot writer. Am I right?
I fucking forgot about
everything.
this.
It was even taking the people Wake knew, turning his friends against him.
What does it say
Oh,
about
I
that?
forgot about
When
this!
you're desperate to keep yourself from getting bitter. Here we go! I'm earning a 50% commission.
Barry,
I really like this.
Barry.
Barry, come on now.
Great that you first make yourself an imaginary friend, and then
He's-
you can't even get along with that guy.
He is Jack Nicholson it up so much. Like, he is going full on Shining. Come on, Jack.
Let's crack that writer's block of yours, Alan!
Oh, that's a pretty good line, too.
You're a master of crime fiction, an expert on murder and dark alleyways, and a master of substance abuse. Yes!
A master of substance abuse. Holy shit. That is right up there with, oh god. So this is a depressing pull, but there's a line in the Avengers where like Captain America and Iron Man are like duking it out with their words, right?
Right.
And like one of the things that Captain America says to Iron Man, played by Robert Downey Jr. of all people, is the only, or no, it's the other way around. Robert Downey Jr. of all people says the only thing special about you came from a bottle. And it's like, holy shit. That is the worst thing.
Yeah.
Also, we have to fight the Odinsons. Or the Andersons, rather.
Gangsters
and assholes.
And you're
not a gangster.
Because they make
money.
I love that this whole thing is just him like taking pot shots at Alan.
Ego
couldn't take it, and because of that,
killed a dozen times over.
BFF, Al!
BFF!
Gotcha. And they're swinging the flying V at you and everything.
Oh, it's so good.
I completely forgot this segment existed.
You literally paid your best friend to hang out because...
Ow. Defeat Barry!
Well, do it.
He shunts you back. Oh my god. Barry, I don't want to do this. I know you're in there somewhere. Fight. Fight.
Really running low on patience here.
Dude, he just keeps coming.
Defeat Barry, though.
I will defeat Barry. Oh. I gotta defeat Barry a little bit better, though. Come on, Barry. Down to you and me, buddy. We've been best friends for so long. So what if I have to pay you? It's fine. Maybe that's a conflict of interest. But right now, my interest is in killing you, so I guess it's fine too. Whatever.
I swear to God, you're driving me nuts.
Whoa! Unfortunately, there's a big thing of text in there. I think is talking about RE4. OBS cuts it off a little bit for me, but there's definitely a lot to say about things that game does and things that game does not do quite as well. I would definitely, I have certainly heard over the years that, like, there are a lot of people who find it repetitive and too wacky. Like, it's very goofy. It is, like, it's not serious at all, right? It's very hokey. It's very
campy.
It's extremely campy. And I like the camp. I like the arcadey nature of it. But I also know that, like, the vast majority of the tone of Resident Evil games is not that. It's like deathly self-serious in that Yakuza 6 kind of way, or 7 kind of way. There are definitely arguments to be made there. You're not wrong.
Why is this happening to me? It's too dark. Where am I? I can't find my way. Why is this happening to me? I can't find my way. It's too dark. Why is this happening to me?
Just like that, my mind was clear. Zane had been right. I could think clearly again. But I couldn't survive in this place the way he had, and I might not make it back a second time. Leaving this place would be hard. Maybe impossible.
Maybe I would spend a decade here waiting for a sequel.
Again. It was too easy to get lost in the dark place. Before, I was ready to curl up and die. Let myself slip away. But here I was, The yet unwritten future waiting to unfold before me. A sequel to Departure. My name is Alan Wake, and I'm a writer.
So there you go.
There it is.
That is DLC episode 2 of 2. DMCA 99 out of 99. End of special feature 2. So that, Sender Keys asks if that was the ending. That was the ending of the second DLC. So the way that Alan Wake is structured, you have 6 episodes of the main game, and that has an ending. And then after the ending, you have 2 additional DLC episodes, which is like another epilogue kind of, like a cliffhanger bridge to Alan Wake's American Nightmare. Alan Wake's American Nightmare is technically like the ending, quote unquote, of Alan Wake. Aside from, it's complicated. The chronology is the 6 episodes, then the 2 episodes, then American Nightmare. But yeah, like, for all intents and purposes, when people talk about the ending to Alan Wake, they're usually referring specifically to, it's not a lake, it's an ocean, and then like the ellipses there. That's the main game though. That is all of the main content, and then post-release. Dude, this game has so much like untapped potential in it, and so much potential that was tapped. And it's like, there's so much going on here, you know? From moment one, I forgot, when we started this, I knew that I loved it, and I knew that I wanted to play it, but I forgot just how much I loved about it, and I'm happy that I still forgot, like, a couple of sequences. Like that Ferris wheel thing, I completely, like, scrubbed that from my memory, and that is a super cool set piece to go through. As far as American Nightmare, we'll do that next. It is its own beast, and it is like highly actionized and highly arcadey, in a way that definitely like picks up off of these DLC episodes. For all intents and purposes, like the main story of Alan Wake is kind of done. But as we roll into the second half of Control, with its nonsense combat that you saw a little bit of last time, that's kind of the trajectory for where Alan Wake goes for the remainder of its thing. And I don't know how we're gonna do that, because that's another case where there's like multiple scenarios where combat is happening alongside music, and a lot will have to be edited to make that work. But
yeah,
it's short. I remember American Nightmare only being a couple hours, so it's not too bad. Is there anything that you would like to say about Alan Wake before we leave for today?
I have never ever seen American Nightmare, nor have I seen any of those DLCs, so I am eager to see what awaits.
It was some good stuff, right?
It was some good stuff.
Like, from the moment that you walk out of the store and like the street is crumbling around you, all the way up until the end where the final boss of Alan Wake is basically Barry and the Anderson the Anderson brothers. That's so good.
It's so good.
I completely forgot about that boss fight. I am so happy we got to see that. And yeah, there's some good stuff to be had in American Nightmare. And we'll start off next time with that commercial that they had with the live action actor for Alan Wake. It's good stuff. For now, on Saturday, we will continue with Control, and then Sunday we will continue with Yakuza 7 and get a little bit further into that. And then this time next week, we'll probably... Alan Wake's American Nightmare will either be finished on that day or it might be a two-parter. I don't remember exactly how short it is, but it's pretty short. And I guess with that said, thank you guys for joining. I'm glad that some new people got to kind of jump in and get some eyes on Alan Wake. I think this game super deserves it. And we will see you next time. So have a good evening, everybody.
Take care.